So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
And now, lining up for
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, stats-wise, Peter, Maguire is one of the very best English defenders in recent years. A real presence in both boxes, we know. And he generally likes to keep things quite simple. Not the type to be tested unless he gets a little overconfident or a little complacent on the ball.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bruno Fernandes, and it's made its way to him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Balde, driving forward, and here's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Gavi. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. Shaw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gavi. That is ended up in no man's land. And Burmo. This looks promising. Diallo has it out wide and in space. Gavi. And Balde. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. He won't be happy with that one. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Ferran Torres. That's good play.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Brilliantly cut out. Burmo. Dani Olmo. And Jamal. Now this could be a chance. Great ball and Jamal! And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Goal scorer for Barcelona after 22
Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. Now the ball in. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pedri, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And here's Ahmad. Gavi. And it's De Jong. Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. Mount. He's picked his way through. De Jong. Gavi. And it's Gavi. And here's Ferran Torres. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tries one from range! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
De Jong probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Spread to the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ahmad. Ahmad going like a man possessed at the moment. Menu. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Martinez. Menu. That's Mount. He's looking wide.
There will be
He
1
steps
minute
in,
at a
and
time.
that's the end of that. Burmo. Looking for options for movement. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Knocks it out wide. Mount. Mazraoui. Now Diallo. Gavi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Turns back here, probably the best option. Martinez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Dani Olmo, played out towards the right wing. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Looking to play him in. Nicely aimed pass. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Gavi. And he's running through. Real chance here. Shot a goal! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dani Olmo. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's in plenty of space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
The attendances for this match is 71,649.
60 minutes played. That is a brilliant interception. Ahmad.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Dani Olmo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bruno Fernandes. Burmo. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's destined for the flank. Flashes it across. Maguire can get it clear. Menu. Burmo. Dani Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres. Picked out brilliantly. Yamal shapes to shoot. He's got a goal. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Barcelona after 17 minutes is
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Oh, that's fabulous. What a throw in. De Jong. And Danny Olmo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gavi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Played out to the left flank. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
He is through here. Mazraoui gets it clear. Araujo. And it's Olmo. Mazraoui gets across to intercept that. That's put paid to the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Szczesny breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Araujo. Ahmad. He's got him and he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Brian Mbumo. Number 23, Luke Shaw. Number 16,
Quality ball.
Coming on the
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Benjamin Sesko. Number
Ferran
41,
Torres.
Number 46.
Gavi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Oh, that was vital. Bruno Fernandes. And that's gone loose. Yamal gets flagged offside.
There will be
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Araujo, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his man. And that's that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Ferran Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.